Hey everyone, so recently I shared a video about my plans for Preptober and for NaNo 2024. However, since then I have been informed about this huge dramatic event that has taken place. I'm sure that most of you are already aware of it, have watched videos, have read the apology email, and so I'm not going to go into great detail. However, I am going to share with you 3 reasons why I have decided to no longer join in and commit to the NaNoWriMo month. Now, I have been a part of NaNo for multiple years. I have probably done it 8 to 10 different years, and I've really enjoyed it. I loved the word tracking and the little badges that you get and really pushing myself to complete a project. And during this time, I have never gotten involved with the forums, the discussions, the meetings, anything else outside of just the basic event itself. I have completely steered clear of. Not for any particular reason other than I myself didn't find value in it for me. The part about NaNo that has been great has been communicating with other writers locally and challenging each other to stay on top of our word counts. Now, when you sit back and you look at this entire situation that NaNo has gotten themselves into, I really truly believe that this organization had intended to communicate that their stance on AI was neutral, that they didn't want to side with anybody. However, the way that they have communicated this, they could have done it so much better. So here are the 3 reasons why I have decided to no longer take part in the official NaNo website. One of their comments stated that people with disabilities may need to use AI to be able to publish a book. This is completely incorrect. Not everybody that has a disability needs to rely on computer software to be able to write a book. We are all writers because we love to create a world, a story, and share it with people. This comes across as discrimination against people with disabilities. And I myself, I have chronic medical conditions, and I'm currently off of work because of these medical conditions. And I don't think it's fair to say that without the use of AI that I could not publish a book. Staying neutral with the use of AI. If you're hosting a community of writers to encourage people to actually write, how can you accept the fact that some of these writers in this contest are okay to use AI generating software? That defeats the entire purpose of this special event. Number 3, they also stated that people who write who are not able to get a publishing deal defer to becoming an indie author. Now, from one indie author to another indie author, this is completely incorrect. Sure, there are going to be those writers with those scenarios that say, I couldn't get a publishing deal, so I have decided to become an indie author instead, so that I can still publish. However, most of the writers that I know that are also indie authors chose to be an indie author for their own unique reasons. I myself chose to be an indie author. I chose to not even try to go through to get a publishing deal. I do not have an agent. This was my own choice. So no, I did not become an indie author because I was deferred to the group. Now, these are the 3 main reasons. However, there is one other reason that kind of tops them all, and it's just, I don't want the drama. I don't want to deal with the negativity and the bashing and the back and forth, both towards NaNo and from NaNo. So I am pulling out because I just do not want to be a part of it. All right, now I have a suggestion for you. For those of you who have decided to not join in on NaNo but still wish to write in November, I recommend you check out the Heart Breathing's YouTube channel because the wonderful woman there is hosting her own writing challenge and inviting everybody to join her. I believe she calls this the Rough Draft Challenge. So it is not going to be based around solely November. She is running it through November, but there will be other months where she hosts this challenge. Now, what I liked about this challenge is there is different stages. If you felt that writing 50,000 words in 1 month was too much stress, too much for you to be able to do, then you don't have to write 50,000 words to be considered a winner. You could write 10,000 or 25,000 or 50,000. But for more details, I do recommend you go and check out the Heart Breathing's YouTube channel. All right, so now for my update. Where am I at with Preptober? I had a friend come by. My birthday was this Sunday, and she dropped off some binders for me, and I've put in some blank paper, lined paper, and I'm making notes on each of these species. Now, I had been doing this in the computer to do my world building. However, this will pull me away from staring at the computer, and it's also more convenient. So, for example, if I'm making dinner or I'm doing the dishes or something, and I have this idea, a certain aspect of my world, I just flip open the binder and make a note rather than having to boot up the laptop, open up the files, find the right document, and then type. So I have about 1.5 pages written out so far on the world building, and I am still keeping my characters on the computer because I'm still adding to it, and eventually I'm going to print it out and add it to one of my binders so that I can reference it anytime I want to. So my plans for this Rough Draft Challenge is Monday to Friday is where I'm going to dedicate time specifically for writing. And I don't know if I'm going to do daily videos, but I'm planning to post my status updates, my word counts, and all of that as I go. So these types of videos are not something that I usually enjoy posting on my YouTube channel in terms of talking about the negativity and the drama. However, this is just one of those times where if it really impacts you and you feel strongly enough about it, you really need to say something, or at least I feel I need to say something about it. I do not want to go into the details of everything that was said. I just covered those few points of what the NaNoWriMo organization said that really struck a chord with me. So I hope that your writing projects are going well. If you are writing in the month of November, anytime you'd like, feel free to give us an update on how many words you've got, and I wish you the best of luck. So have a great rest of your day, afternoon, evening, night, or whatever, and happy writing month.